Miss Lauren, and welcome to our first spring story time. Thank you all for tuning in. So our first story time today, I think, is going to be quite fitting as we are going to be reading some stories and playing some games all about the holiday that's coming up. Does anybody know what holiday is going to be in about a week or so? Any guesses? You might see eggs, a big bunny, maybe get some chocolate. Anybody know? It's Easter, that's right. Easter is coming up, so we are going to, like I said, read some stories, play some games, maybe even sing a little song and do a dance, all about Easter. So keep tuning in and let's have fun. Thanks, guys. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our opening song, If You're Ready for a Story. So everybody go ahead and stand up for me. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Make your hands all nice and neat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. Good job. All right, so let's go ahead and do our rocket song. Go ahead, put your hands together, make your rocket, and zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. If you'd like to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go! Good job! Okay, so the first story we're going to read today is called The Golden Egg. Let's go ahead and get started. Little duck, where do you go? Searching here, searching there, looking high and low. I'm off to find an Easter egg, says Duck all bright and bold. A very special egg indeed, an egg that's made of gold. Little duck, what have you found? Looking here, looking there, searching all around. I found a lovely shiny egg. I found an egg, it's true, but this egg isn't gold at all. Oh no, says Chick, it's blue. But what's that glinting over there, says Chick all eagerly. So side by side they go to look, whatever can it be? And there among the flowers, garden flowers, they find to their surprise a shiny egg of ruby red, all ringed with butterflies. They search the sunny meadow, the lambs leap as they pass, and there they find another egg that's lying on the grass. It glitters in the sunshine, Chick chirps a loud hooray, but Duck just says, it's purple, and carries on her way. They stop beside a bubbling brook, and Duck lets out a quack. Swan is swimming down the stream, and cradled on her back. There is an egg so dazzling, so bright it makes them blink. But is it gold? Oh no, says Swan. My egg is rosy pink. Still no gold egg. Into the wood goes Little Duck to summon further help. The woodland creatures scurry up, and one lets out a yell. I found an egg, says Fox Cub, the best I've ever seen. And nestled in the dappled shade lies Foxy's egg of green. Just then 2 rabbits scamper up, and then another 4. We are the Easter Bunnies. We have Easter eggs galore. Come look inside our basket. There's surely one for you. But all their eggs are silver and simply will not do. Says Little Duck, these Easter eggs are beautiful indeed, but one made out of solid gold is really what I need. Then you must find a golden goose, Duck hears a bunny say, and if you'd like to follow me, I'll gladly lead the way. So off they set, and soon they find a goose upon her nest. She looks a little puzzled when she hears of Duck's request. I do not have an egg of gold, she says and shakes her head. But here's a lovely Easter egg that you can have instead. It's gold and red and pink and blue, green and silver, purple too. But underneath the wrapping, it's just like all the rest. For everyone knows Easter eggs of chocolate are the best. And that's the end. What do you think? Are Easter eggs that are made of chocolate the best? Oh, I don't know. They might be. Okay, so the next game that we're going to play is all about, what do we have here? Easter eggs. So what we're going to do is find our matches of our Easter eggs, which means matches mean the same, right? So we're going to match up our pairs. We're going to have 2 Easter eggs that are alike, okay? So what I'm going to do is point to one, and then you guys are going to tell me where you think it matches. All right, and then we're going to make a pair. All right, so let's go with our first Easter egg. How about this one? All covered in butterflies. Do you see any other Easter eggs on the board that have butterflies? Ready? Good for one that looks just like that. What about this one? Does that look like our butterfly Easter egg? No, those are rubber duckies. What about this one? I think it does. So we've got 2 eggs that look the same, so we've got a match. All right. What about, let's do this one. Pink zigzag egg. Do you see any other eggs that look like that? About the one below it. Kind of looks like it, right? Nope, different lines, right? They're not zigzag, but they're straight across. And it's blue, not pink. Do we see any others? Am I getting warmer? Am I getting warmer? What about this one? I'd say those eggs look the same, right? We've got another pair. All right. What about the one we already looked at, our rubber ducky egg? Any other eggs that have rubber duckies? See any other eggs that have yellow, right? Like our ducks are yellow. This one's got yellow. Is that the same? No, that's polka dot. What about this one? You got it. Good job, guys. So we've got another, what do we call it? A pair. Good job. All right, let's keep going. What about this one? It's got lots of little ladybugs. You see any other Easter eggs with ladybugs? What about this one? That's got a lot of different stuff going on. What are those? Flowers. You're right. Those aren't ladybugs. Here. Is that ladybug? It is. It's a ladybug. Good job. Another pair or match. You guys are on a roll. All right. Let's go with our purple one. Kind of looks like a dinosaur egg or something, doesn't it? Do we see any other purple dinosaur looking eggs? See, this one doesn't have too far to go because its matches right next door. And another match. All right, we've only got a few eggs left. What about our blue and white striped egg? One next to it look the same? It has blue, but they're polka dots, right? They're not stripes. So, what about here? You got it, guys. It's another match. Okay, let's go with Our polka dots. That's nice and fun and bright, right? Is it the one right above it? Nope. Similar in colors, but not the same. What about right next door? We've got our match. We've got 2 eggs left. Who happen to match with our bright orange flowers? And we've got another match. All right, good job, guys. You got all of our matching eggs. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is a little dance. Now, a lot of you are probably familiar with the hokey pokey. Well, this is called the bunny pokey because Easter, right? So let's get started. If you know the tune of hokey pokey, you'll probably catch on pretty quickly, okay? You put your right paws in, you put your right paws out, you put your right paws in, and you shake them all about. You do the bunny pokey and you hop all around. That's what it's all about. You put your left paws in, you put your left paws out, put your left paws in, and you shake them all about. You do the bunny pokey and you hop all around. That's what it's all about. You put your pink nose in, you put your pink nose out, you put your pink nose in, and you shake it all about. You do the bunny pokey and you hop all around. That's what it's all about. You put your cottontail in, you put your cottontail out, you put your cottontail in, and you shake it all about. You do the bunny pokey and you hop all around. That's what it's all about. You put the whole bunny in, you put the whole bunny out, you put the whole bunny in, and you shake it all about. You do the bunny pokey and you hop all around. That's what it's all about. All done! Okay, so the next book we're going to read today is called Too Many Carrots. Now, when you think of Easter, you probably think of the Easter bunny, right? And what do bunnies love to eat? You got it? Carrots. So that's what we're going to read about today. Let's get started. Boy, look at all those carrots. All right. Straighten out our book a little bit. All right. Rabbit loved carrots. He collected them wherever he went. Rabbit was proud of his collection and burrowed it away in his cozy hole. But Rabbit had a problem, a big problem. He couldn't sleep. His cozy hole was too crowded to live in, and too crowded with carrots, right? I need a place to sleep, Rabbit told Tortoise. You could share my house, Tortoise offered. It looks cozy and snug, Rabbit said. Maybe it's a little too snug for two, suggested Tortoise. Not at all, said Rabbit. Looks a little too snug, don't you think? Uh-oh. Oh dear. Ouch. Ah! Crash. Oh dear. Well, perhaps we can stay in Bird's nest, said Rabbit. My nest is quite small, Rabbit, said Bird. I'm sure we will all fit, replied Rabbit. Rabbit hauled all his carrots up the tree. Whoa, groaned Tortoise and Bird as the branch wobbled and swayed. And snapped. Crash! I'm so sorry, Bird. Now 3 of us don't have a place to sleep, said Rabbit. You can sleep in my house, offered Squirrel. Oh, thank you, Squirrel. How kind of you, said Rabbit. Got a nice little house in the tree there. I don't think any more carrots will fit, Rabbit, said Squirrel. Just a few more, Rabbit replied. Uh-oh, whimpered Tortoise, Bird, and Squirrel. Creak, crack, crash.
Now 4 of us don't have anywhere to sleep, grumbled Squirrel. You can sleep in my house, called Beaver. It has plenty of space. Great, I can bring even more carrots, Rabbit said with a smile. But with all your carrots, we can't fit inside, said Beaver, a bit bewildered. Just then the rain started. Tortoise shivered, Bird whimpered, Squirrel squeaked. And Beaver heard a terrible rumble as his house collapsed. Oh no, my house, yelled Beaver. Oh no, my carrots, cried Rabbit. Ah! Crash! The friends groaned as they swept up onto the riverbank. Rabbit felt terrible. His friends were cold, tired, and homeless, and it was all his fault. Even worse, Rabbit still had all of his carrots and his house. And that's when he realized there was only one thing to do. Share everything with his friends. After all, carrots weren't for collecting, they were for sharing. And sharing made everything better. So all his friends are all in Rabbit's house. The end.
All right, everyone, it is time for our banana song. So let's go ahead, put our hands above our heads, make our banana, and peel bananas. Peel, peel bananas. Peel bananas. Peel, peel bananas. And chop bananas. Chop, chop bananas. Chop bananas. Chop, chop bananas. And mash bananas. Mash, mash bananas. Mash bananas. Mash, mash bananas. And eat bananas. Eat, eat bananas. Eat bananas. Eat, eat bananas. And what's the last thing you're gonna do? I think you all know it. Go bananas! Good job. Okay, so the first game we're going to play today is called What's in My Easter Basket? So a lot of you may get Easter baskets, right, when you're celebrating Easter, and they might have all different kinds of things in it. So that's kind of what we're going to focus on with today's game. So we've played games like this before I'm going to point out all the different items that we have here that would go in our Easter basket, and then I'm going to hide them, right? And you're going to tell me which items I've hidden behind our Easter basket. Okay, so pay really close attention to the items that we have around our basket for right now, okay? We've got our Peeps, an Easter book, a cupcake, a chocolate bunny, Easter eggs, jelly beans, a chick, and a stuffed rabbit, okay? So pay really close attention to what we've got on the board, and you're gonna go ahead and close your eyes. Close them really tight, make sure they're really tight, no peeking, and I'm gonna hide one item in our Easter basket, okay? Okay, it's not staying very well, so I'm gonna hold on to it. All right, so which item was just on our board a second ago, but now we don't see it? Does anybody know? Take a good look at the items around the basket. Do you think it was something maybe that we could eat? What about our cupcake? All right, did anybody guess cupcake? Good job. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. Make sure you close your eyes really, really tight, and I'm gonna hide one of our items, okay? All right, and open your eyes. Anybody know what's hiding behind our Easter basket?
Do you think, is it something we eat again, like the cupcake? Or maybe it's something we could play with? Or snuggle with? Anybody have any guesses? It's our stuffed bunny rabbit. All right, good job if you guessed bunny rabbit. All right, let's go ahead, hide one more. We'll just hide one. Close your eyes. Keep them closed, no peeking. All right, anybody know? What might be hidden behind our Easter basket? It's a chocolate bunny. Those are delicious, right? All right, so let's go ahead and we'll hide one more item one time, okay? And then we're gonna make it a little trickier, and I'm gonna hide 2 of our items. So really pay close attention, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and hide one more item. Close your eyes and open your eyes. Anybody know? Do we think it's something you eat, like the bunny or the cupcake? Or is it something you might maybe decorate? What about our Easter eggs? Good job. How many of you decorate Easter eggs? You can dye them, do all different kinds of colors and patterns and everything. How many? I bet a lot of you do. All right, so we're gonna make it a little trickier. I'm gonna hide 2 of our items behind our Easter basket now, okay? So again, really focus on what we've got around our Easter basket so you can remember when I hide them, okay? You know the drill. Close your eyes really, really tight. No peeking, absolutely no peeking. And open your eyes. What do we not see anymore on our board? It's a little trickier since we've got 2 things. Anybody know? Any guesses? What about our Easter book? Okay. And one more item. I wish our Easter basket would stay on the board. One more item. Some people really love them. They're the Peeps. How many of you like Peeps? Raise your hand if you like Peeps. I can't say I'm a big fan of Peeps. I'd rather have the cupcake, but a lot of people like Peeps. All right. Let's try one more with 2 items, okay? So close your eyes. Close them, close them. And open. Anybody know? Really look hard. Maybe something we eat that could come in a variety of different colors, maybe? Our jelly beans. Uh-oh. Peeps fell down. Anybody have a guess as to what our last item is behind our Easter basket? Makes a sound like chirp, chirp, chirp. It's our chick. All right, good job, guys. All right, our final story for today is called The Best Easter Egg Hunt Ever. Let's get started. On a warm spring day in the tall green grass, a little gray rabbit was sniffing the air. What do we see there? Anybody know? I think it's an Easter egg. It was Easter Sunday. It was egg hunt time. Mother Rabbit said, "There are a lot of eggs to find. There are stripy eggs and spotted eggs, sky blue eggs, pale pink eggs, and eggs as bright as buttercups. I want a special egg," said Rabbit, and off she hopped to see what she could find. Down in the barnyard, Chick was hopping around a haystack. "Please help me, Rabbit," he cheeped. "I can't reach that egg." Rabbit hopped up onto the haystack in one leap. Nestled in the hay was a sky blue Easter egg. "I don't have much," said Chick, "but I can give you some feathers to say thank you." Rabbit tucked the feathers into her basket and off she hopped. Over in the meadow, Butterfly had found a tiny egg as bright as a buttercup. The flowers waved in the breeze and the air was full of bees. Rabbit hopped with happiness. She followed a buzzing bee and nibbled a yellow-green leaf. She picked a bunch of spring flowers. "Oh," Rabbit laughed, "I almost forgot about finding an egg." And off she hopped. Up on the hillside, lambs bounced and bounded. Rabbit looked for an egg in the treetops and in the hedges. She found some scraps of sheep's wool stuck in the brambles, but she didn't find a single egg. So off she hopped. In the sunlit woodland, Rabbit heard a squeak. "I can't dig up this egg," said Mouse. "I'll help," said Rabbit. "I can dig." Scrape, scratch, dig, burrow. "Wow," breathed Mouse. "Look at that giant egg." "It's bigger than our whole mouse hole." And Mouse gave Rabbit some tasty grass to say thank you. Rabbit's ears dropped. "Mouse found a very special egg," she sighed, "but I haven't found any eggs." Rabbit didn't feel like hopping anymore. She sat down by the duck pond. And there by the water's edge was an egg, but it wasn't big or bright, spotted or stripy, pink or blue or yellow. It was small and dull and white. "It doesn't look very special," said Rabbit. Rabbit touched the egg with her paw. "Oh," she whispered, "it's warm." A cold breeze blew. Rabbit shivered. "Don't worry, little egg," she said. "I'll keep you warm." And Rabbit emptied out her basket. She took the stalks of grass and the sweet flowers and wove them together. She shaped a little cup. She lined it with warm wool and soft feathers. She made a nest. And when the egg was safe and warm, Rabbit curled up close by. She was tired after her long day. Soon she was fast asleep. Peep, peep. What was that noise? Peep, peep. It was coming from inside the egg. The egg wobbled and rocked in the nest, and all the time it went peep, 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 until crick, out came a beak, and crack, out came a duckling. Quack, quack. Mother Duck swam to shore. "Oh, thank you," she said. "My egg! I've been looking for it all day." Rabbit smiled. "I'm glad I found this egg," she said. "It's the most wonderful Easter egg of all." And that's the end of the best Easter egg hunt ever.
All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this week's story time. I hope to see you all next week for our new spring themed story time. And let's go ahead and end with our goodbye song. Tickle the clouds, tickle your toes, turn around, and tickle your nose. Reach down low, reach up high. Story time's over, so wave goodbye. Bye everyone, and I hope you have a great week. See you next week.